man, I'm still emotional after that last fight against Zod. Everything was so crazy. Ah, you know what? But welcome back to some more Berserk and the Band of Hawk, people. We are now on Stranger. Hopefully you enjoyed the last episode with the Beast Swordsman versus the Black Swordsman. But we're going to go straight in. No more time wasting, because I do tend to talk a lot. So I do apologize, people. But let's get to it. Putting Casca's safety first. Got sets out for Elfhelm, the Elven homeland, and Puck's birthplace. However, on their journey, they encounter Kushan forces invading the Holy See territories. So, I've said this before. Any mission that does not have a Bailet or a Behelit, however you want to call it, whatever. Any mission that does not have that, I don't count. They are technically intertwined with the story. Let's be honest. They're a bit changed from the actual what happens in the manga and the remake animes, but however, it is they're trying to fill the void like in between. Okay, so what happens in between the Beast Swordsman versus the next the Black Swordsman and the next story like a proper story related mission? This is what happens in between, which is true. You know, he takes Casca. Sorry guys, I was doing some off-screen guide. You can see there. Level 91. Damn. Completely forgot how high level we are. I haven't touched this game in a little bit. So did I do some off-screen guide? I think we left it off like that, guys. I'm pretty sure we did. Let me just check the shop. I don't have. Oh no, I have. I didn't think I had money like that, but I do. That's always a bonus. I don't actually want to buy anything, and I think we're perfectly fine as is. We've read the information, and now we're gonna read a more complete version right now. Guts and Casca both bear the brand of sacrifice. It were their brands that set into motion the disaster at the Tower of Conviction. Guts, putting Casca's safety before all else, decides to travel to Elfhelm, the Elven homeland and Puck's birthplace. On the way, they encounter Kushan forces invading the Holy See territories. So, let's be honest, guys, this is going to be a warm-up to us, but Casca's around, so we're probably going to have to definitely do some like defending in terms of, okay, we have to make sure that she doesn't get her health too low. But then I'm saying that as if there's like Behelits to actually obtain this mission, but there isn't. So to be honest, I'm stressing for no reason. Hopefully we could take this guy. There we go. I have a thing. I've recommended this before in the past, where because of my history and playing Pirate Warriors games, and it being one of, if not my favorite Musou series, because this is definitely climbing the ladder. Remember, I still ain't finished this game yet, and the Pirate Musou series, they do have online, which would be fantastic. Imagine doing this online co-op with your friend. As a fellow Berserk fan, honestly, I couldn't imagine anything happier. But okay, I understand. We can't have everything in this world, and to be able to swing this all as Guts, you know what? That's all I ask for. To smash through people like this, chop them in half. But honestly, I'm just as happy as you can be. Hopefully you guys have been well. Yes, I'm waffling already, but it's just, you know what, I'm so excited to pick up this control and get back into this game. It is, I act like it's been a while, but for me, a couple days break does seem like a very, very long time, because in general, if I take a couple days break, it means I take a couple days break in general in terms of all the games that I currently have or want to play. So aside from this, I don't really have anything coming up that I'm actually playing. So this is everything I'm dedicated to, but I just haven't, I've just been enjoying life, people. So every time I pick up this control, I continue to do so by playing, so far, a very well done Berserk game. Like I said, there are some critiques, but I honestly couldn't be happier. Who cares? You know what? Yes, it could have this, it could have that, but honestly, when you're having this much fun, does it really matter? Okay, now I have a bad habit, sorry guys, that I don't read the mission. So it says eradicate the Kushan. I've done that, but the other one, I think we need to defeat the officers and then make our way to the green point that's at the end, if I'm correct. Okay, hold on. I guess, oh no, I was gonna do our death blow, which is our basically our ultimate move, but I run out of time. That's like I said, us getting rid of these base lieutenants as well is just gonna make going around the map so much easier. I don't plan to actually like come back, I guess. So yeah, but basically the more bases you come down, you don't need to stress about anything happening later, any of these enemies getting back up, etc. It's just it limits everything, and it's weird, but I get a really cool sense of satisfaction when I have the whole map empty, like it's all mine. It's not so relevant on this. I mean, it is and it isn't, but in what do you call it? In the Pirate Warrior Musou series, like us, well, if I were to capture a percentage of said enemy bases or territories, which are different. They're not these base lieutenants, basically. They're, example, like a chunk of the map was highlighted in red. That chunk, if you take down said, let's say, Kushan leader or Kushan captain in that area, that place is yours, and you'd get like a, let's say, a defense buff for every territory, or an attack buff for every territory that you collect. There are other buffs that you can apply, you know, little skills that partake, like, you know, our equipment, you would basically have that in the game. So I think that would be a really nice touch here, purely because it would have like more enemies more likely to flee from seeing you if you have. Oh, hurry and rescue Casca. Oh my gosh, I left Casca. I left. Oh, you know, I'm even pissed off at myself. This is what happens when I talk too much. But come on, no more time wasting. Oh yeah, definitely no more time wasting. If this is all you guys got. Oh, I need a little bit more. Hold on. There we go. This should take out everyone here. Okay, so we're at 514. Let's say 100 plus kills. Oh, okay, we got like 90. We got 90 something. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. As much as I wanted 100 plus kills in this game, it's not something that's easily come by. Yeah, it's doable 100%. I've done it before. You've seen me many times. I've even passed like I think like the 130 or 150 barrier. I'm not entirely sure. Don't hold me to my word. Don't hold me to my word on that one, because then it's just I don't want to embarrass myself if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure I've done that, and to be honest, it is probably the most satisfying thing that you can do. And funny enough, purely because I've done off-screen grind, I know every single one of the characters' moves currently that we have unlocked. I'll be doing a series at the end of this playthrough in which we'll be taking on something that's not story related with different characters, which is going to be a tough series by itself, but it is going to be fun and a new experience for us. It's not something that we tend to do, funny enough, on the channel for certain games. I guess we did a DLC for One Piece World Seeker, which is really fun, and it opened up the game so much. I genuinely do think that was worth it. Like I don't regret that whatsoever, and I believe that is currently probably the most popular series on our channel has to be the One Piece World Seeker DLC series, where everyone got to see all 3 DLCs in action. They were quite short in comparison to the story, but action packed with story. Everything was pretty cool, and I managed to max out I think 2. I'm not sure about all 3, but I managed to max out 2 of those 3 DLC characters, like fully upgraded them so that we could literally destroy the story. And honestly, makes a huge difference, and it makes it way more fun at the same time. Like, I didn't expect it to be so fun, and then everyone's moves to be so different. So therefore, check that out if you haven't, guys. One Piece World Seeker DLC. We also got the main story playthrough, guys. If you do want to see that, go ahead, no problem. It is actually a very fun story as well. I particularly like it myself. Being a One Piece fan, I am a bit biased. That and Berserk currently, guys, are basically joint first in terms of, I can't really give you a favorite. I'll probably have to, of course, lean to One Piece as it's been in my life a lot longer than Berserk has, but it's just too tough, you know. I've seen everything. I just know too much of Berserk, and there's no way I could turn a blind eye to the story. It's just too good. But definitely check it out, guys. I highly recommend it. That and the DLC was really fun to make, and it has a lot of different stories from 3 different characters, 3 different DLCs, of course. And if you haven't checked out the other series on the channel, don't forget to check those out too. We've got Attack on Titan. We've got 7 Deadly Sins, which is our most recent. Before this, we've done the Naruto Storm series. We've done actually all of them. Surprise! Aside from one, I believe I didn't want to do one. I wanted to just stick to Shippuden, and I did the story-related ones, not the Revelations or Revolution. I know there's like an extra 2. No, there's 3. I think 3 storms that don't actually partake. They have their own custom story, which are fun to play, and I've done them myself off screen, you know, as a fan. However, I haven't done those in recording. I stuck to the Naruto Shippuden game story. Sorry, the Naruto Shippuden story. So Storm 2, Storm 3, and Storm 4. And honestly, that was really fun to make. Like, I really enjoyed the Storm series. And funny enough, okay, I'm not gonna like brag, but I'm very confident in my Storm fighting skills, and I played that on hard, and I managed to S rank a lot of that stuff first time, even on the story, especially Storm 4. That ain't easy to S rank. I actually even ate your share too, guts. Oh, fine. But if you don't eat, you can't keep up your strength. You're swinging your sword around from dusk till dawn as it is. It's actually harder than I thought it would be. Constantly wielding my sword while watching over someone. But what's even harder than that is how this shadow of who you used to keep to be keeps reminding me. Okay, that doesn't make no sense to me in terms of English. But you know what? We're gonna move on. It keeps reminding me of all those days and how they were shattered. Puck, what kind of place is your homeland? Well, you see, it's a great place. Elfhelm, an utopia floating in the sea, far to the west. I'm not gonna lie, Puck right now becomes very comedic, and a lot of people don't like how he changed from a key character, which I still believe he is, to a more comedic one. But honestly, Puck brings a breath of fresh air into a dark series at times, so I really appreciate him as a character. And here, he like when they do this little like version of him, I just find it so hilarious. Everywhere flowers blooming, birds singing, elves dancing, an elfin paradise of eternal spring open year round. Oh, my beautiful homeland. If it's so dreamy, why do you ever leave? I got bored. Sounds like a very Puck thing to do, I'm not gonna lie. Who knew I'd ever be relying on him? Right now I have to cling to any hope, no matter how small. Yeah, that just goes to show like Guts' character. But sorry guys, I know I skipped, I got talking. Like I said, it's not too much of main story topic. We are doing something, we are progressing the Guts and Kiasuke story, which is essential. However, hence why I was talking about other things, letting people know that there are other series on the channel if that is something that you'd be interested in looking at, if you do like other animes. But I believe last time we did do a short, and we're gonna finish off with Winter Journey today. So when Guts awakens, Kiasuke is nowhere to be found. Terrified of losing her again, Guts frantically begins to search. I reckon this mission is gonna be very long. Defeat all bandit leaders. Defeat all the bandit leaders within a time limit. Okay, actually no, I am very wrong. I believe this was going to be a certain part, but we're actually not there yet. So, my mistake. It just looked very different. But so, it also said the Hawk of the Million Empire arc. So, we've actually started that from here. I didn't actually notice that, so my bad, people. But the Winter Journey is our third mission in this arc. We're 93. We leveled up twice. Look at that attack stat. I'm saying our defense definitely hit 900 once we hit 99. And our technique, maybe, I hope so, because then I know exactly what I need to work on to literally max out Guts. And then it's just like, yeah, why not, man? Why not? But let's see what we got for this episode. If I remember correctly, this is like really good. Really good. I'm thinking about like manga here, guys. So, don't judge me. Oh, Beast of Darkness, it's been a minute since we've seen you, my guy. Do you sleep? Do you dream? Dreams of him? Of Griffith? Hey, why is it? Why are you not chasing him? You finally met. Isn't it just a little further? Come on, let's go to him. Let's give him a heap of raw iron. Because of this woman here. Leave her. Is she that important? Even more so than Griffith? She's no longer the warrior you knew. Just a husk. Someone else. And yet she's precious? Can you continue loving her? This kind of woman, even now, her alone? Is she not precious only because she's the wound Griffith left? Because you want to keep feeling that pain he caused you? She's a sacrifice. So you can continue longing for Griffith. Go away. If she's a sacrifice, there's a better use for her. If you tear her to pieces, it will make you closer and closer to Griffith. You desire this. Stop it. Oh, Gus is having a nightmare, man. Not gonna lie, Beats the Darkness. You're getting a bit pushy, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I know you want your revenge too. You're trying to get the bad side of Guts, but no. If that could ever be, as if the weight of protecting someone bore down sleepless nights, ate away at his heart. Clearly, Guts is getting fatigued. It is very different. Guts swung his sword for literally 2 years, not stressing about nobody next to him. So it is very different. But he's learning from his mistakes because he should have had Casca with him the whole time. And it's not easy because before he had, literally, like I said, no restraints. He could do whatever he wants. If he dies, he dies. But with Casca, the love of his life, he needs to be very, very careful. And he needs to make sure that she's protected at all times. And Casca not being who she was before makes it even harder for him to look after her. Oh no, we got trouble, Guts. Wake up. I only dozed off for a bit and she was gone. If we don't hurry, the sun will set. Let's split up and search. Casca. Alright, that should be... Yeah, we go. There we go. Okay, battle preparation. Like I said, I think we've got everything so far. I forgot. Fairy Dust, Strong Medicine. I believe I wanted to... That's a small amount. Nah, Friends Gauge, forget that. Okay, Daunt the surrounding enemies. Okay. I need to equip these because I believe there's a trophy involved with that. Dexterity, I like. Flare. Ooh, Flare's nice as well. I always forget what Dex is. Oh, okay, no, that is actually very nice. I completely forgot about that. I forgot about short and sub. I always was like, this really recharges quickly, you know, and it always says, oh, it's going to take a long time to recharge, blah, 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 blah. But now my kind of recharges decently quick, so I don't really have any complaints. Let's go ahead and jump in. I'm really waffling too much, but Guts takes Casca and together they head for Elfhelm, but the journey proves to be more difficult than expected. He has to fight while protecting someone. If he dies, he will leave her unprotected. This pressure weighs heavily on Guts, draining his stamina. Exhausted by his efforts, Guts succumbs to sleep. When he wakes, Casca is somewhere is nowhere to be found. Sorry guys. Now, I'm actually curious of the missions that's coming ahead because they're really crucial and they've really like start a really nice change in the Berserk story. So I'm very curious in the sense of I recently reread Berserk. I believe I have also mentioned this before. Like I said, I waffle a lot, guys. I do apologize. But I have reread Berserk recently. I decided to reread it prior to starting the game, and I managed to finish it quite early on because I got so into it. I managed to finish I believe it's my third or fourth read of Berserk in, I believe by part 10. We're on part 20. This will be part 25. By part 10, I had already finished reading the manga, and I must have started maybe a week beforehand, maybe two, before starting this game. I believe I started to read Berserk manga once again. I don't know. I think it might have just been a week. I don't think it was two. So I actually did pretty good there. You know, I'm not very a quick reader, but I like to just enjoy things. And honestly, I got to admire the artwork by Kentaro Miura. R.I.P. to the legend, but he was generally a master at his craft. Like, honestly, reading it, that is one of the main benefits. Being able to see all of that again, I just love it so much. But yes, I'm curious to see the cutscenes of late, because this is all fresh new content, have really been a joy to watch, and that is one of the main later game enjoyments that we was gonna have with this game, because at the time we didn't have the continued story of the remake series. I believe, if I'm correct, to a certain point, I believe we had the... Oh no, we didn't. We had the movies that come out, the remake movies, and then the 3D series of 2016 and 17 came after that. This game, I believe, came out in 2016 and just missed that, and didn't know it might have came out at the same time actually. I'm not too sure about dates wise. However, I am sure that they came out at roughly the same time, so this game can use those type of cutscenes. So everything that we're seeing here, what I particularly like, especially, is that these cutscenes are all like made for the game, and that really is a joy for me to watch. Like for example, Storm 4. When Storm 4 came out, the Naruto Shippuden series actually hadn't finished in the manga yet, so we actually got the finished product in the game. I believe Kishimoto wrote the story and told them said ending, and they managed to animate it, and I found that really cool. Like honestly, I was like, okay, hold on. We actually get to finish the Naruto franchise story if we play this game. I was like, you sold me. You actually sold me. I didn't need anything else. And honestly, what a joy to play that game. The animations, everything, the cutscenes. I live for those. The button pressing, the button inputs for the fights. Those boss fights are beautiful as well. Like so much enjoyment out of just that one series. So that's definitely something I've been looking forward to. Like example, Guts vs Sod in the last episode. Wow, like literally wow. Seeing Griffith hold Kiasuke and my rage from reading it came through, man. Honestly, it was so hard to watch. But basically, as you can see, like you wouldn't get to see you wouldn't be able to see that anywhere else at the time. Now, of course, you can go watch the series, you can go watch the episodes, whatever, and you can do it. It's a different enjoyment. However, I believe this is a lot better done than let's not talk about 2016-17 remakes. Very much to improve on there. However, as a Berserk fan, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't. I remember I watched the first episode to that, and I literally stopped 10 minutes in. I said, what the hell is this? Because I can't lie, I was a bit slow. I didn't understand where we were straight away. They didn't really make it very clear. They just expected, you know what, Berserk fans will understand. So okay, I get that, yeah. But I'm a bit slow. Like I would have appreciated like some warning of where we were. It just took a little bit to warm up, and I said, you know what, graphics on top of that. This was also for me. Beside, what do you call it? After watching the remake, no, the remake movie trilogy, which was really good in my opinion. I wasn't a big fan of the 3D, but in the sense of, we got cutscene coming. Okay, speaking of the cutscenes, it comes. Okay, Casca, come on, hurry up. Where you at, man? Please tell me Casca's alive. She did it. Hey, it's the warrior senses coming back. Please tell me you're coming. Hey, oh. Put the weapon down, man. Don't get angry at us. Hey. No. Come on, Casca. No, man. Please, man. It's hard to watch. Oh no! Don't fall for the beast of darkness, guys. Don't do it again. Listen. I know it's giving you flashbacks, but don't do it. Don't do it, man. You're just gonna suffer. Oh man. You know what? The fact that they even animated this is actually incredible. Like I said, guys, I was literally just speaking about this. I went on a whole rant, but this game actually blows me away. This game blows me away. That just goes to show that I'm just a bit too much of a. You know what? I don't think you can ever be too much of a fan of something. Like I guess you can go like a bit too far. But honestly, this game, I love it. The series, I love it. Oof. Damn, 94. 94. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be 100 before the end of the story. That's when I start like putting all my money like towards other stuff. Oh, I got too many. Okay. Why do you exist? There's no need for. Look, what's this? What is this rubbish that we got? Okay, let's cover the. No, but I won't use that. I'll use empty cover the strongs because those are useful. Even I'll admit that I like those, just to mesh up with some things. The defense, I guess. Nah, you know what, Ariel? I had a lot of those flags. I do want to get rid of them. Also, you and you. I should be okay if I sell these. I do apologize, guys. I know I just went on a rant and I kind of got sidetracked. And then we got the end of the mission, which is pretty cool, and the cutscene, which was important as well. But I just get so into this, man. Like, you know what? I can look back now, and it's kind of funny. When my journey started on YouTube, I could not speak as confidently as I do now. Like, I could generally just sit here and waffle all day. Before I used to be like, and I used to swear, but I don't mind, not involved, man. I'm not gonna lie. I sit here and I laugh about it. But it was actually bad. It was actually bad. Okay, but let me get back to this. So that's why I brought along some guests. Yo. You guys. I've been looking for you real hard since last time. You thought you could run off from me? But you can't. Let's deal time. Now you can get to pay me back. You're gonna teach me the secrets of your sword firing, and the secrets, leaving nothing out. Then I formally recognize you as a disciple of the Elf Dimension style. See what I mean? Just a nice little touch. So what about you two? You still trying to catch me? Black Swordsman, please allow us to accompany you in your travels. Come on, aren't you going to kneel too? What's the big idea? Don't trust them. It's like they're suddenly revealing their hand. I bet they'll wait for a chance to nab us, and after all, they're from the Holy See. I have already... I've already secularized myself and abandoned the church. Please, if I butchered that, I do apologize. I need to know what transcends the order I cling to, the truth. And I want to learn. The way to survive in the darkness where the light of the order doesn't reach. Please show me the way. Even if you confuse us by saying complicated stuff, it ain't happening. And how are you going to pay for what you did to Kiasuka? A little more and she would have been a charred corpse. First make some damn sense. So maybe you'd like to kowtow once for us? Can you even do that, Miss High Pride Aristocrat? Oh, okay. What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? What? She cut off her hair. You know what? I wish it was that quick, but it's not. It's really not. For now, this is all I can do. But someday I will make amends. Why do priests and nobles get to be so drastic? Do what you want. And I don't need paybacks or apologies. I've killed your comrades. We're even. Oh, she seems so relieved. She's like, oh my god, I got accepted. Serpico, break the silence, please. But forget about me showing the way. That ain't my style. I don't know what it is that you want to learn, but you'll have to do it yourself. I won't bother you if you don't bother me. Thank you. It's still too soon for that. You might regret this by tomorrow morning. Going with us means you won't have any more restful nights. Something's odd. Forgot to accept other people so easily. If I was alone, if it was the usual me, I'd be refusing them outright. Honestly, this time I give up. For the first time, I'm counting on complete strangers for help. I shut out the darkness of my own thoughts. I feel beaten down by my own powerlessness. Damn, you know, Got's really kind of feeling the weight of having to deal with Castle by himself. But the reason why I was so excited was that we finally have the full crew together. We now have Serpico, Ishidoro, and Farnese part of the gang to help us protect Kiasuka, which is the main part. And the thing I'm looking forward to be honest. Hopefully, that means we unlock, I believe, the next character. And we can start, I can start leveling up off screen right away, you know what I mean? I've got to put some effort in there. But next time we're going to be looking into expectation. Thank you so much for keeping an eye and on track on our Berserk series and keeping an eye out for today's episode. I really do appreciate the love and support you do show me. It is incredible. Listen, the last couple videos, the way things have been climbing back up in a more stable sense, it has been, you know what, I say it every time, but you guys means so much to me, and the effort that you put in to help me grow is amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you do like what you see. Guys, you know what? Liking is absolutely free, and so is subscribing. If you like the content that I'm putting out there, please, I'd really appreciate it. However, we're going to leave this next part off to next time. This next mission off for next time. So expectation will be taken on in part 26. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed part 25. We finally, like I said a couple minutes ago, we have finally got a full crew, and things are finally going to get really interesting for us. But this is your boy G2K. I'll be taking on expectation next time on Berserk and the Band of the Hawk.